more customers are more inclined to buy if they know that this particular sale is just for today and today only. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Carissa, and I am back with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you for commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing, and all of that good stuff. I really appreciate y'all so much. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead on and get into the tea, okay? So this is part 2 of what I observed at the Ultimate Women's Expo here in Atlanta. And I just wanted to bring this tea to y'all to make sure that you guys are implementing all of these things into your business. Now, everything will not apply to everyone. However, a lot of these tips and tricks is just kind of like, based, it's per business, you know what I mean? It's going to be based on your business, what you offer, what you sell. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was payment options. If you are doing any type of vendor show, pop-up shop, expo, whatever, make sure that you have multiple payment options. Cash, PayPal, Apple Pay, Cash App. I don't really use Cash App, but some people don't got nothing else. Cash App, Zelle, I have done it before too. But if you're taking like some type of payment outside of your website, run it through anyway. So if someone Cash App you or someone Zells you, make sure that you still run it through your website. You know what I mean? Still push it through your website, like whatever I'm trying to say. Make sure that you put the order in your website and push it through that way, and just say that you accepted cash. Because a lot of people are using POS systems, right? So when you're pushing it through your POS system, just say you accepted cash. And if you have Shopify POS system, then you know what I'm talking about. It's an option there to say accepted as cash. So make sure that you pushing it through your website still regardless, but have all type of payment options, including the installment payment option. So Afterpay, Klarna, Zip Pay, whatever it is, right? Now, I am not really sure if those type of payment options, so I'm not sure if the installment payment options can be taken at the POS system, like point of sale. I'm not sure. However, because like I said, I haven't done a pop-up shop in a while, and the last time I did, those were not available at checkout in person. They were only available online. In order for you to continue to secure your sales, you help them go to your site and check out with one of those payment options. You know what I mean? So if someone says, well, dang, I do want this, like, do you have Afterpay? If you can't take it at the point of sale, have them go onto your website and do it there. Show them what to do, walk them through it, whatever you got to do. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do that by now, but either way, make sure you walk them through that, okay? Let them know that that is available for them. Speaking of having multiple payment options, make sure you understand these different installment options, because what I witnessed at this show, people had Shop Pay, which is owned by Shopify. People had Afterpay. People had Klarna. People had Zip Pay. People had Affirm. Everyone doesn't know what that is. And those things are different businesses. So, for example, my friend wanted to check out with Afterpay. So the person was like, oh yeah, I have Afterpay on my site. Just go on my site and push it through that way. And so Afterpay was not listed on this site at checkout at all. So we were letting the girl know, like, hey, you don't have Afterpay. And she was like, yeah, it's Shop Pay. And so my friend had no idea what Shop Pay was. Me being a merchant, I understand what all of these payment options are. So since she didn't know what Shop Pay was, she was like, well, forget it. I don't want it anymore because I don't know what this is. And she doesn't have Afterpay. So the girl kept telling her, like, no, that is Afterpay. And my friend was like, no, that's not Afterpay. I don't know what this is, but Afterpay says Afterpay. And so I had to jump in and explain the difference between Afterpay and Shop Pay to her, right? That's number one. Me as a customer, I should never have to explain to your customer what's the difference between Afterpay and Shop Pay. So know the difference between these payment options, because your customer may not be familiar with one of those. So since they're not familiar with it, they just won't do it. So since I explained it to her and I was telling her exactly what it was, how it was, she trusted me over the girl. You know what I mean? Because obviously I'm her friend and she knows I'm in business. So she trusted me and she went on ahead and pushed everything through Shop Pay. Now, what I did notice was that particular business only had Shop Pay as a payment option. Now, I do understand that Afterpay and some of the others may want you to be in business a certain amount of time before you can have them on your site as a payment option, right? So if that's the case, then that's fine, because Shop Pay, if you got Shopify, they'll just let you have it right off the bat. But if you have been in business for, 3 to 6 months or longer, you should be having more than one payment installment option. I personally had and still have Shop Pay, Afterpay, and Zip Pay. Now, the reason that you do this is that somebody may not know what Shop Pay is, but they know what Afterpay is. So they sign up through Afterpay. Or they may have exceeded their limit or are at their limit with Afterpay or one of the payment options or whatever. So since they're at their limit with one, they may be able to, use one of the other ones or start an account with them or have extra money on the other one. You know what I mean? So if you have Afterpay and you only have a $500 limit and you're at your $500 limit, but you also have Zip Pay and you have a $500 limit over there and you haven't used it, then that helps you as the customer get what you want through a different installment thing that helps you as the merchant secure the sale. Okay, so just make sure you're having multiple payment options, especially if it's like one of those installment payment things, because I've noticed now, even in my own business, people are gearing more towards the installment payments than anything else. And it's not to say that people don't have the money. It's not to say any of that. People they don't want to pay full price sometimes anymore if they don't have to. So just make sure you have multiple payment options and multiple payment installment options on your site. Okay. And I know that was a little long-winded, but yeah, I know I be beating a dead horse sometimes. Next thing I wanted to bring up was, if you are giving out a discount for the show, and I always suggest people to give out a discount for the show because that helps the customer purchase right then and there. If I know, me as a customer, if I know I'm getting a deal that day, I'm more inclined to buy that day versus like, oh, that was cute, I'll get it next week when I get paid. No, if I'm getting 20% off just for today and today only, I'm more inclined to buy, and more customers are more inclined to buy if they know that this particular sale is just for today and today only. Speaking of that, if you're offering some type of discount at the show, make sure you have that discount in your site. It doesn't have to be broadcasted to your online shoppers, but when your customer comes up and you say you're offering 20% off for the show, and they say, well, I need to use Afterpay or something like that, have a discount code ready for them. I've seen this a lot, that people were like, oh, where it's not available online, it's only available for the show. And then the customers are like, well, yeah, but I need to use an installment payment to get it, and I want to make sure I get the discount. I cannot tell you how to run your business. This is just my suggestions. So please do not take what I'm saying as, I'm trying to diss anybody. I'm just saying, if your customer wants something that you offer, they should be able to get it that particular day. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, well, you can't get it online. You can only get it, in person. So a lot of customers were confused. Myself as a customer, I'm confused as well. So one person, I actually helped her set up her discount code right then and there to help one of my friends wanted something from them, and they wanted it like really, really bad because they wanted to use it like that day. So I was like, well, let me show you how to set up a discount code, because she has Shopify. I showed her how to set up the discount code, and I showed her how to, make this code available for a certain time or a certain amount of uses or whatever. I'm just showing her the back end of Shopify. Now, if I wasn't there, she would have lost that sale. And that makes me think that she's lost other sales because it was just a matter of you didn't want to give them the discount online, and I don't know. But anyway, just make sure that that discount is available for them online. You don't have to let your Instagram followers or your email subscribers know that you're having a discount or something like that. This is truly just for the people at the show. Another thing that I wanted to mention is, you know, kind of like the last thing, because it was all together, but make sure you enter all of your products into your website. I saw this a couple times as well, where they had the product in person, but when someone wanted to purchase, you know, using like an installment type of thing, and actually, this is another thing. I remember seeing someone, I was behind this one customer and we were checking out, and she kept saying she didn't want to hand over her debit card or credit card, whatever she had. She didn't want to give the person her debit card or credit card. She wanted to check out online strictly because privacy. Now, we don't know what happened to this lady and why she said what she said and why she was so, I'm not handing my card over to anybody, I'll do it myself. That right there, you have to respect about people. You know what I mean? So make sure. And so the thing about that was the person didn't have the product on the website. Like, you don't have to have it like available on your store. You can have it available strictly for point of sale. So this particular vendor, I showed her how to just enter the product, the price, in some type of little description, because y'all know with Shopify, they don't let you save it on your site until you have some type of description in there. So I showed her how to do that and showed her how to make it available for point of sale only. You know what I mean? Now, you can truly just make a product available for a point of sale. You can make it only available for online. You can make the product available only on certain platforms or certain channels that you want it to be on. So she didn't even have the product in the site at all. So I want to just make sure that you guys are entering all of your product in your site, whether you have pictures or not. Because when it comes time for that person to check out or you to check out your customer, you can easily just type the product in, run it through the POS system, and you're done. Okay, so that was the last little bit of information that I had, because these were some of the things that I observed. And I just hope that this video helps you guys. I hope that you guys see so much success in your businesses, pop-up shop journey, online journey, whatever it may be. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with your friends so they can get the tea as well. And I will see y'all in the next video. Okay, bye.